YOLO. Trying to decide if I want to put the camera higher or lower. Oh, that's a little stiff. Holy shit. No deer yet. Tomorrow's going to be my last chance, probably. It's not looking good for archery season 2025. Hello, Lisa. Jenny. Hello, Monster Snyder. It does not look good for archery season 2025 for Papua. I probably only have tomorrow. Because I don't get time. I don't get home in time to hunt at night. And I'm going away next weekend, so might not happen this year. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Steven. Holy shit, Joel Smith. What's up, buddy? Is racing season over? It's pretty cold. I'm going to have to put snowplows on those things. All right. I know there's probably a comment on there, and I don't see any, which is frustrating. Maybe there isn't, too. That also could be. Two things could be true at the same time. I don't know. I guess I could turn this phone on. I've never heard this. Jason Aldean must have a new album or something. Next Saturday. Jesus. I still haven't made it to a race, which is very rude of me, I'll admit. We got to get that together. I'm serious about that for sure. Although I said that last year also, so here we are. Still didn't come. Hello, Cheryl. Yeah, anyway. We got a lot of stuff dropped off again. We got a lot of money Venmo'd to me, so I went shopping again today. Now it's just becoming ridiculous. So, at this point, my goal is now 2,000 pounds. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see. Because I'm leaving Friday after work. So, got from now until Thursday, and then whatever happens over the weekend, I don't know. But all I know is I'm going to be gone, leaving Friday after work, coming home Tuesday, and the event's Wednesday. No, I got a comment. Well, I don't know. The first comment I saw was Joel's, Kelly. And I even restarted the video before it even there wasn't a single person on here, nothing. And I hit the finish, restarted, and I don't ask me. Sometimes you go live and they're just right up, boom, right away. Sometimes not so much. Anyway, here we are. Jensen went on a job with me today. Not to work, just to measure. Well, we fixed an opener. He helped me change oil in the car. Hello. Somebody's off the wagon, it seems. No, that lasted pretty long. Hello, Kristen. Anyway, yeah, Jensen was with me today. He went to check a job with me. I know, Joel. I'll definitely. I swear to you, Joel. I promise next year I'll go to a race. I promise. I really do want to go. I actually. It's like everything else. I don't have enough time to do it, and then I go there like, hello, memes. Like Steelers games. I have Steelers season tickets. If I'm lucky, I make it to one game a year. And every time I'm there, I have a blast, and I'm like, oh, we gotta make it to more games. Still, one game this year I went to. I don't even know what tickets I have left. That went down the wrong place. Hello, Robin. Oh, we got a lot of different people on here tonight. I like it. Anyway, yeah. The table's full. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta clean the garage out tomorrow and move some things around. I'm very thankful that I didn't have anything to do this weekend because I don't have any time during the week. No, Joel, it's not. I need to get out there. I really, really, really do. I want to, for sure. It's been forever since I was at a dirt track. You do race dirt, don't you? Yeah, you race dirt. Oh my God. I just don't know. I mean, hell, we talked about doing live from the lake, and we're like, yeah, we're definitely going fishing more next year. Guess how many times we did live from the lake this year? None. No, in Canada, that was it. Yeah, we didn't go at all. It's got to get scheduled, that's all. You got to put it on the schedule, book it, schedule it, do whatever you got to do, and then you make life fit around it. It's just it seems impossible. I feel like as time goes on and time moves forward, you should have more time to do what you want to do, but it's less and less and less. Oh, definitely, Joel. 1,000%. Listen, I got different colors or stuff, so whatever color your car is, we'll make a decal that colors. For real. Because there's all different kinds. Hockey will make anything for me. But I'll match your car. You let me know what color the car is, and we'll come up with something. Alright, this is called Blood Moon Martini. Vodka, triple sec, lime, pomegranate. Oh, I forgot the grenadine. This is, I think this is the rest of the Halloween drinks, because I could have missed some, but there was some on my phone last night I found. I was down here till midnight. No, not midnight. I was down here till 10 o'clock last night again. It's ridiculous. And I didn't get anything done. I was like, I'll do a package. I'm going to get a package. Then Jensen broke the scale today. On purpose. He was very remorseful. Almost crying. Super apologetic. But it was sitting on top of the bar stool. It's not his fault. It's on the bar, I'm doing my thing, and I set it down on the bar stool. Well, he went to get M&Ms, and he put his hand up on the bar stool to try to pull himself up, and it was on top of there. He pulled it right off, head down, cracked the tile, chipped it, scrapped, whatever. I got to fix it. If you look at these tiles, there's little spots all over them because I touched them up with gloss black paint. They're not very good tiles, apparently. But anyway, I hate to take them out and start over again. We may have to at some point. Anyway, Blood Moon Martini is vodka, triple sec, lime juice, pomegranate juice, and grenadine. Cheers. Ooh. That's not that good. Pomegranate juice is rough. For the longest time, I shouldn't say it like that. There was a lot of times when a drink called for pomegranate juice, we didn't have, so we used pomegranate liqueur, which obviously makes it stronger of a drink. I think pomegranate liqueur is better than pomegranate juice. All the Jack Daniels on the bottom, apparently. He had a good time today. He told me he was thirsty, so after we did the job, we stopped at a store. The first thing, it's funny because Josh Krebs has an antique gumball machine in his like office at his detailing shop. So the day I was trying to fix his door, he was trying to occupy Jensen, so they were out there getting gumballs out of the gumball machine. So every time I said, hey, Papaw's got to go to work. You want to go to work with Papaw? And he's like, you mean actually go to work? And I'm like, yeah, we got to go measure a job and look at an opener. And he said, is there going to be gumballs there? So he now associates work with Josh's shop, which Josh will very much appreciate because Josh loves Jensen. He had a lot of fun with him that day. Oh, that finished the paper. How about that, boys and girls? Hi, Heath's mom. And he definitely got that bell ringing down because he was ringing the hell out of that thing last night. All right. So I think, all these papers are started. None of them are finished. But I don't think there's any Halloween drinks on there. I don't think there's any more on my phone. So I think there's just 2 I pulled off my phone last night. We're going to do those right now. And in theory, the Halloween drinks are done until next Halloween. Jennifer Shinsky, how are you doing? I feel like I've never seen her on here. What is going on tonight? Mimo is at work tonight. I watered it down a little too much. There's a fine balance there. Bee guy's still loading up bees. I don't know if he said he wanted to come to give a gobbler. We'll see if he's back in town. I can't foresee him. If he's just loading his bees up now, then he's got to run to Georgia. I mean, give a gobbler's in a week. No, 2 weeks. Week and a half. 19th. 19th, give a gobbler. Wednesday the 19th. So if you want to participate, I had Scott Bonser stopped by here tonight and dropped off an entire garbage bag full of clothing, which is awesome. That's just as important, believe it or not. We got the food covered, okay? I shouldn't say that. That's not... I mean, they do... Listen, they do Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter are the big ones. But they run food banks all the time. Like, they always need food. So don't worry about over-donating. We're never, ever going to get there. I mean, I think they do... I can't remember. 650 or 700 Thanksgiving Day meal packages. Which is not just Thanksgiving dinner. They do like breakfast. They do eggs and bacon and all that stuff. They give them a whole day's worth of meals for Thanksgiving. They do the same for Christmas. And they do the same for Easter. And listen, you buy a can of green beans or corn, it's good till 2027. So they got plenty of time to eat this stuff. It's not going to go bad. So you don't have to be like, they got this. They got it. It's taken care of. They need our help. They served us. They're the reason why we're here doing what we do every day. So let's take care of them. That's the way I look at it. I could be wrong. But I will never apologize for being patriotic. As my shirt says. Alexa, play Luke Combs' Fathers and... Alexa, play the newest Luke Combs album. Or just do whatever you think. It didn't do anything. Alexa, play the newest Luke Combs album.
Here's the latest album by Luke Combs, Fathers and Sons, on Amazon.
So far, so good. Anyway, yes. Thanks to everybody that keeps dropping stuff off. I forgot to take pictures. I can't. I went out there yesterday afternoon. At some point yesterday, I don't remember if it was night, day. Well, this is still good. Hello, Jen. And there was shit in front of the door. I ran out to get something in my car, and there was stuff. I tripped over it. And then I was like, oh, shit. So I just threw it in the garage, and I didn't even think to take a picture. So whoever it was, thank you. I have no idea. It's awesome. I mean, most of the stuff in the garage I went and picked up. Some of it, I'll explain the process later. I guess I can explain it now. It doesn't really matter. This is my new strategy this year. Not from the beginning, but at some point, I buy a lot of the food. I just go shop. If I'm shopping, if I go to the grocery store, when I grab whatever, I grab a case of corn, I grab a case of green beans, and I throw them in the cart. That costs you $12. You can get a case of corn and a case of green beans for $12 for both cases combined. It's just $6 a case. That's nothing. And then you find some of the other stuff, like Country Harvest right now has the what are they called? The cake boxes, box cake. Country Harvest right now has box cakes on sale, 5 for $5. $1 a box. I went down there today. I bought, I don't know how many. I could have actually got more. There was a lot more there than what shit looked like on the picture. I was afraid I was going to wipe them out. I would have bought 100 of them. They're probably good for 10 years. But anyway, I got that. I saw that there was a post on the Pomeranian Here and Now about it. And then somebody tagged me in the post. So I went and got some. And then I went to Walmart and I got more stuff. But anyway, this is what I did. This did not start from the beginning, but like for the last week, I've been to Walmart no less than 3 times, maybe 4 times. I've been to Weis, Giant, Country Harvest, and Walmart at least 3 or 4 times. And so if people Venmo me money, this is what I was doing. Now this may be whatever, but people Venmoed me money. So if they Venmoed me $200 in a day or 2 days or whatever the period was, then I would go to Walmart and I would spend that much money out of my own pocket. And their money would go into the checking account. So essentially I was matching funds. Not from the beginning, not all the money that was donated, but the last week. So we still got the money to donate. We got money to donate other places. And I matched it. Why? Because I can. I just take it out of side job money. Hello, Joseph. And I've said this from maybe not day one, because we didn't even have a mission in day one. But as of the last couple years, I'm so appreciative of people supporting what we do that I have a lot of respect for it. And I never, ever, ever, ever want someone to think that I don't have skin in this game. So that was my thing. So I thought, well, screw it. Every time somebody donates money, I'm just going to take their money, put it in the Team Spoonman checking account, and then however amount of money that was, I'll just go to Walmart and spend that much money, and then their money's still sitting there to be donated somewhere else, and I've bought an equivalent of what they donated. So they basically double dipped, or I did, or whatever the case is. But my goal now is to get 2,000 pounds of food together. So that's my goal. And I have no idea what's going on up at Krebs. All I know is last year Josh rolled in with like 400 pounds of food. So if he comes up with 400 pounds of food again, that means I got to come up with 1,600. Which means I need 350 more. I got it. We got this. We got this for sure. No problem. Except for I'm going to have to find a new Walmart, because this one up here can't keep shit stocked, because there's no turkey filling. There was rice. I bought all the rice. All of it. All the 1 pound bags of rice they had. I bought all the turkey filling last time I was there. They had some stovetop, so I did buy some stovetop turkey filling. What else did I buy today? I bought pie crust. I bought all the pie crust they had. Somebody's going to be pissed, because they're going to go there to get their shit for Thanksgiving, and there's going to be nothing there. They're going to be fucking mad as hell. I guess I should be more cognizant of that also. I don't know. They'll figure it out. They always have corn and green beans. The shelves are always full of corn and green beans every time. That shit they got plenty of. They keep stocking that up like crazy. I'm running out of boxes and I'm running out of table, I can tell you that. But I got cakes, icing, pie filling, pie crust, rice, corn, green beans. And a new scale, because Jensen broke my scale. That's it. I think. That's what I bought today. I don't like that. They had gravy in glass jars, but I like buying it in the cans, because I'm afraid the glass jars are going to get broken. You can't put 75 glass jars in a box and expect it not to get broken. So I don't need a cardboard box full of glass-filled gravy floating around in my trailer. And the cans are hard. I found some at, where did I find some? At Giant? I think at Giant. Last week I bought some at Giant. So, we did get some. I've never, like, gravy's just fat and, it's just fat and flour or cornstarch, whatever you use. I don't know. I never thought about buying canned gravy, but we'll fix them up. All right, Witch's Brew. Witch's Brew is, there's 2 Witch's Brews. This is the first one. This could have been a Red Friday drink, apparently, but Witch's Brew is vodka, raspberry liqueur, cran. What day is today? Saturday. Could have done this yesterday. Oh, this is still on my phone. That's right, now that I think about it. This one's red, the other one's green. Anyway, this is called Witch's Brew. It's vodka, raspberry liqueur, cranberry, lemon juice. Cheers. Boris Bale, where is the Russians? Where are the Russians? Yeah, where are the Russians? That's a lot. What's up, Ricky? That's not bad. I don't know why there's so much. It's weird. It almost tastes like. It almost tastes watered down. That's weird. I've had better. It's not horrible. It's just a weird flavor. Cranberry and, I don't know, maybe it's cranberry and raspberry. It's, I don't know. Actually, right now that I think about it, there's bottles of cran raspberry right there. They're probably all expired. I should go through all this shit on that shelf. There's probably a lot of expired stuff on that shelf. There is cans of stuff over there in bottles that just are unopened. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, Jensen and I went on a 4-wheel ride today. We pulled the camera out of the camera car. There was one day this week that they were there at lunchtime. All the other days it was midnight or 4 o'clock in the morning or 7:30 at night. So they're either coming an hour and a half after dark, middle of the night, or super early before it's late. I'm gonna go out tomorrow morning and try it. It's my last shot, and then that'll be it. Tomorrow morning and maybe tomorrow night, Steelers Toronto. I should take a nap. Oh, I didn't think of that, Kelly. The vodka really doesn't have a smell, though. I'm not fucking tasting it. I'll take my chances. I think we may have fallen off the wagon. I'll say that. But I don't think there's... I mean, there's like 3-4 bottles of it here. You shouldn't be doing that. Unless you're just trying to save face or something. I don't know. All right. There are a lot of lids over here. I just saw this baby on the floor yesterday and I thought, man, that's got to get put away. Nope, let's just put it right to use. Anyway, I said this before, I'm going to say it right now again. That Paint Your Glass Off event we did last week, that was, it was my idea. Erica wanted to do something for the Tales of Valor group. She asked me about it last year, and we never did anything. And then I said, "Hey, why don't we do a glass painting?" And it was her gig. I mean, she basically set it up. She booked it with, or she got the hall set up. She goes to the Sokol all the time. She's friends with them, so she got them to donate the hall. I was going to buy the materials. She was going to donate her time. She didn't want to. She said she would donate the materials. I'm like, no, you're not. So I gave her $40. I don't know how much. I don't have any idea. It was more than that. So, but that was her little baby. And she loved it. She had a good time. And she said we should do some more. Other people said they would come back. Other people said they would bring more people back. So Kelly, so I said to her, I said, listen, we could pick a different cause. We can just pick a cause and paint something for whatever. Like, pick a design. So what I was thinking was we should do one around Spoonapalooza. Because then Kelly could be here. We should just schedule one and do like maybe a 4th of July one and paint like a fireworks or a American flag or something. I should talk to her about that though, because she was talking about doing like one a quarter, and I'm like, listen, we can try it, but I don't know how. You know, my thing all the time is I worry about having too many things close together because then people are like, because it's always the same people that participate in what we do. And then I don't want people to be like, oh, they're collecting money for this or that again. Now, I also think if we have, like, Paint Your Glass Off is not going to attract the same people you're going to attract to other events. So, I don't know. But I think it's a good idea. I think it'll be a good idea. You know. But like I said, we could just pick a group, pick something. Pick some, whatever, some cause. Think of a themed, something that would go along theme-wise with what that cause is, and paint that on the glass. But I was thinking about doing one around Spoonapalooza time, so you could come. Sometime in that window. I don't know when you're coming, but I did send the date to Nick Polino again, and he said, "Oh, I'll definitely be there." So, as of now, he's intending on being here, and I would love to have him here. And I hope to God that he plays like a 2-hour set, because I really do enjoy him. First of all, he's an awesome person. I realize he's coming in here, he's playing, and they're banging gigs out. But I wish he could just hang out here for the day. I wish he could like play here, but then just hang out here, and just so everybody could get to know him, because he's just such a down to earth guy. He's exactly the person that you'd want him to be. He just is so down to earth and easy to talk to, and he's great. I love him. So anyway, he said he'll be here. I'll take that as his word. And if not, well, we'll hunt him down and kill him. Whoa, that might be too much. I just realized right at the second that last night Jensen was here, and I drank way too fast. And all of a sudden I was like, ooh, that hit fast. That hit all fast. I swear that's Scott's picture right there that I see, but I never saw that Scott was watching. Jenny said, she messaged and said that she might stop tomorrow. She has stuff to drop off, and she said maybe I could drop it off Sunday. But I don't know what that means. I don't know if she works on Sundays, because I told her I wrote drink of the day ? So we could do the matinee. Could come in the middle of the day. You're going to come at night. Pittsburgh doesn't play till night tomorrow, which is going to be fucking terrible, because I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Whew. That means I'm going to be chasing it this week. And now that I got to go through some shit, because I got to get rid of some clothing. I'm just thinking, I got boxes of stuff in the attic. I got stuff in my closet. I have 3 dresser drawers full of t-shirts and 1 dresser drawer of shorts, and I wear one of the drawers. I have 1 drawer that has all my overhead door shirts is on one pile. Then I have 2 piles next to it. No sleeve shirts in the summer, and then in the winter, all the no sleeve shirts get put in the closet, and the long sleeve t-shirts get put in the other 2 stacks. And the whole bottom 2 drawers are regular short sleeve t-shirts, which I never wear. I need to go through that drawer and send that stuff to Valor. They need winter clothes for winter. I get that. And I've gone through my hunting stuff. I filled a box full of hunting things. So they're going to get a bunch of camouflage. I took a bunch of the 3X and 4X hoodies that we have here, because there's too many. The box was too full. So I got rid of some of that stuff. And I could get rid of some of them Spoonapalooza shirts. I wonder if they got some Doing It for Dale fans up there. We could send some Spoonapalooza 3 shirts up there. There's a ton of 3X and 4X shit. And they said that they need jeans like 38, 40, 42, 44, 46 inch waists. So there must be some big fellas that they're trying to clothe. So maybe those big hoodies will work for them. Also, I realized this morning that yesterday, I know it was Jersey Day yesterday, Red Friday. I was going to wear my Hines Ward Georgia jersey that I bought. I bought that jersey. I think I bought that jersey last year on Jersey Day for Red Friday, and Benny, I was just thinking, Benny, I swear to God, I was just thinking about you today. I swear to God, Benny, I was gonna message you, because I haven't heard from you or seen from you in 100 years. Although I was over by your house last week. But yeah, I thought to myself, man, I hope Benny's still alive. Anyway, there he is. He's still alive. Or at least somebody who runs his Facebook account is alive. It's getting cold, Benny. Start making some snow over there. We didn't get golfing this year. Maybe we can go sleigh riding. Benny has a snow-making operation in his yard. Which makes no sense to me, but I think it's funny. All right. Witch's Brew number 2. Rum, melon liqueur, lime juice, and Sprite. There we go. Witch's Brew number 2. Rum, melon liqueur, lime juice, and Sprite. Cheers. I was just thinking, the glass matches my shirt. I swear to God, Benny, I really did. I really was thinking about you today. That's weird. It's green. It's not bad. It's better than the other one, I'll tell you that. And there was a lot of rum in that drink too. Mostly, there was 3 ounces of rum, 1 ounce of melon, and half an ounce of lime, and I don't know how much Sprite was in there. I dumped some in the bottom of the glass. Probably 3 ounces. And really, it tasted like... It tasted like sweet melon. It didn't taste alcohol-y. It didn't taste... It didn't taste super sweet. It didn't taste bitter. It just was smooth. Nice. It was very good. It was much better than the first Witch's Brew. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't hear from Jenny. But Scott's picture's up there. It never said Scott was watching. So maybe he is or maybe he isn't. I don't know. But it did not say. But his picture sure did show up. And I believe that will do it for the Halloween drinks. There was some that were like Drunken Caramel Apple. That's not a Halloween drink. That's just that's a seasonal drink. Heartstrings, no, that's not. Mango Drift, no, that's not. Blue Mother, sounds gross. Vanilla Island Vibe, Captain's Treasure, Cata Smashed. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, we're done with Halloween. We're done with Halloween with the possible exception of the Reese's pumpkins that are in my freezer. That's the only thing left of Halloween around. Well, there's a bag of candy. Meemaw bought a bag of candy because she thought that Jensen and Jace were going to stop here trick-or-treating. They did not. So, they didn't even trick-or-treat in Lehigh. They trick-or-treated in Copley. Which is weird. I mean, it's not weird. It's just weird that trick-or-treat night, they were 2 different nights. They could have done both. I don't know. Maybe they don't trick-or-treat well. Or maybe their mom said they got enough effing candy and that's the end of it. Shut it down. Could be. That could be. She's at work right now. She's all right. She spends too much of her life on the chip. She works in a... What's the word? She works in not her regular job, her part-time job, her second job, waitressing and bartending. She works in a I don't know what the word is for it. I don't think it's a great industry. I think it's an industry of Like Callie's restaurant was different because it was just her family, really. That's different. This is just, it's toxic. It's a toxic environment. It's constant. It's all women, and it's mostly all women anyway, and they're always bitching about everybody else. Guys don't do, we call each other assholes and we go about our day. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, she spends a lot of her life on the chip, which is entertaining most of the time. But, I think she's alright. She's something. That's what she is. Get any deer, Ben? Ben's an archery hunter. I did not, Ben. I didn't. I missed one. That was it. I didn't see shit this year. Last year I had deer underneath me every single freaking day of the season. This year, nothing. Just a couple times I saw some deer, but not good. I don't know. It was a Sunday. One of the Sundays I hunted. It was morning, and I stood up for a while, and then my back was hurting, so I went to sit down. And as soon as I went to sit down, I heard something, and I turned and I looked behind me, and one jumped out in the pipeline. It had to be less than 10 yards from me. Never had no idea it was there. That little bit of rain sucks. Makes it so quiet. Beginning of the season was nice. You could hear them from 100 yards away. They definitely couldn't sneak up on you. Now the little fuckers will walk right in on you. I didn't want to take a shot. What does that mean? Hello, Ron Wentz. Like, you didn't want to take a shot because, like, you didn't feel like it was a good shot, or you just, I don't know. The good part about where I sit is I'm very limited on shot windows. So I can't shoot far. I can't. So they either come in front of me or I don't get a shot at them. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot shoot behind me at all. So I just kind of chip and putt. Yeah, something. I didn't want to get up this morning, I gotta tell you that. There's some big buck going down everywhere. There's a page, a Facebook page. I don't even know why I see it, because I'm not on it. It's something Pennsylvania. I don't know what it's called. But they keep posting these giant ass. Somebody just shot an 18-point buck in PA. I think it was a girl too, actually. Yeah, it was a girl, and the dad said she saw it. They saw it last year, and she never could get a shot at it. And this year she got a shot at it. Fucking ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Hello, Kenneth. I don't give a shit about that either, Benny. I don't care if I never shoot a buck ever in my life. It doesn't even bother me. I want to, but I don't care. It doesn't even faze me a little bit. I don't care at all. I shoot them to eat them. I mean, last year I shot a nice, decent 8-pointer, and then I shot 4 doe. No, yeah. Well, one was a button buck, but I'm going to Virginia next weekend, so we'll see. I don't know. I hadn't talked. My uncle. I know. Called my uncle last week, but he didn't answer the phone, and then he said he texted me later and said he was hunting. But I didn't hear from him all week then. I should call him now, maybe. I don't even know what his address is. I'm going to his house. I have no idea what his address is. I know about where he lives, roughly. So, and it takes 8 hours to get there. I figure he'll get in touch with me at some point. Let me know where he lives. I actually like deer heart. I took deer heart last year and I chopped it up and I fried it because I wanted to see what they tasted like. You know, I just thought it tasted like regular meat. I grind it all up. Hearts, fucking livers, kidneys. I grind it all up in my hamburger. you can't taste it and you get all those super nutrients. Hello, Lisa Tift. Lisa, I talked to Nikki. They're doing some event for something. Listen. She hates it. I shouldn't even say that because I don't want anyone from her work to be upset. But she doesn't like the way they do it. But it is what it is. But she said they do a lot of stuff for veterans for other things. So Veterans Day, they're going to release the link for Reese Across America. So she said as soon as they release the link, she's going to post it on Team Spoonman. And anybody from Team Spoonman can click on the link and if you click on the link and then go to Cedar Hill Memorial, is that right? I get this wrong every year. Is it Cedar Hill Memorial? Cedar Hill Cemetery? Cedar Hill Memorial. I think that's what it is. It's the link. You'll see it. You click on it. You click on the link. You go to Cedar Hill Memorial and click on that. And then they get credit for it. And it's for every wreath you buy, you get a half for free. So buy 2, get a third one. Or buy 1, get a half. And that's going to... She said they're releasing that on the... on Veterans Day, which is Tuesday, I think. Yes, Tuesday. So Tuesday they're going to release that. She said they're going to post it on Team Spoonman as soon as it is. And I will not buy any more until that comes out because I want the half, the free half. If you buy 1, you get a half, which means if you buy 60, you get 30 for free. I'm buying 60. That's the plan, at least. That's the plan. Hello, Cindy Hunter. Listen, I'm not. I ate hard last year. I'm like, that's good, actually. I fried it in butter with stuff. I know, Lisa. She told me that there's a lot of people in her company. She's got a lot of people on board now that are going to support this, and they're all waiting. So hopefully there will be a mass influx. And listen, I'm not saying you're going to get there, but we're going to give it hell. I'm going to analyze some finances and see where we can go with this myself, to be quite honest with you. But like I said, for every 1 you buy, you get a half for free. So if you buy 100, you get 50 for free. That's a bargain. That's all I'm saying. So that's the plan. Anyway, she told me Tuesday. And she keeps apologizing. And I'm like, it's not your fault. It is what it is. We'll take advantage of that when we have the opportunity, and that's what we do. It'll be fine. We'll get there. I promise you. And Brittany Pappy, ouch. Pappy passed away, I don't know, what is it, 2 months ago now? She just sent me a picture. She went to visit him today, visit his site. So he was a veteran. He was a service member of the month. A veteran of the month, sorry. Very proud of his service. Actually, there's a sign he sent. It's hanging over there. We'll be here forever. So that's all I got. I'm going to do whatever I can, Lisa, to try to push it when we get... I'm glad that it's... I'm not glad. We got this. We got Give a Gobbler going. Give a Gobbler, we're doing great. We're doing fantastic on Give a Gobbler. Which is, mostly my obsessive, ridiculous drive to be something. I don't know what the wording is for it, but I think it's funny, is what I think. So that's my thing. Let's crank this thing up. I want people to know that Team Spoonman showed up. That's all I want. And thanks to Joe's help, Joe and Bowman Sound Bike Night, they went above and beyond. I mean, if you took that, I'm telling you, they donated 50 of everything on that list. So if you donated 50 of everything on that list, that's like, I don't know how much that is weight-wise, but that's got to be 250 pounds of food or more, maybe 300 pounds of food. I mean, it's 50 pounds of rice. It's 50 1-pound bags of rice, 50 cans of gravy, 50 cans of corn, 50 cans. That's probably 300 pounds. Might be more than that. Corn weighs a pound a can. So does green beans. So that's 100. 50 pounds of rice. The pie filling cans are even bigger than that. So they weigh even more than that. So that's 200 right there. Without pie crusts. Cakes. The cakes? No, yeah, it's 400 pounds. At least. It's ridiculous. He's awesome. So we're good. We're doing real good. My problem is I have this strange obsession to be better, which I've already got anxiety. I already got this year planned out, and I like what we got going, and I'm so excited to see reactions. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see their reaction of what I got going. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. And so now I have anxiety for next year because I'm like, how are we going to outdo this next year? We might need your truck next year. If I have to cash in my 401k to make sure that we need a big truck next year full of stuff. But we did the Paint Your Glass event last weekend. We got Give a Gobbler coming up in a week and a half, and I'm already, as soon as this link comes out for Reefs Across America, we're going to start pushing that. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to see what we can do. The link's right on there. All you got to do is go on it, click on it, boom. Order some wreaths. Hello, Michael. How are the Illifs? Those guys are fun, too. I can't wait to get them back over here. Kathy and Mike are fun. Oh, man. Anyway. I'm falling asleep. I think Jensen was awake at 5 o'clock this morning for some reason. Meemaw said he's still working on... Meemaw said he's still working on summertime. Daylight savings or Eastern Standard or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what times. I don't know which time is which. Whatever time we're in now, she thinks she's still working on the other one. No, Lisa. No, Ken said that we should get a tractor trailer to bring. But I said, I'm not bringing a tractor trailer unless we can fill a tractor trailer. That's what I'm talking about. Stop it, Joseph. Joe, you've knocked this out of the park ridiculously. Like I said, to me, at this point now, I just like react. Here, put it this way. Somebody, who was it? Somebody in our group was collecting at their work. And she reached out to me and essentially apologized because she said, well, I'm collecting at my work. And I'm like, why would you apologize? She was collecting at her work to give to Valor. And I'm like, you don't need to apologize to me. I'm like, I'm doing this for me. I don't care. This is not for me. This is for them. So you're collecting food for them. That's great. I don't need the credit for it. If more people collect to Valor and more people give Valor more shit, they said last year they had so much stuff they actually donated to the local food banks in the area. Like, could you imagine that? Could you imagine that your problem is you have too much stuff? That's fantastic. But anyway, she said that when they went up, she said, I don't know what day it was, they went up there and they dropped the stuff off. And so there's a woman you contact, whatever. And she said, I belong to this group, Team Spoonman, and they were collecting, but, we were doing our thing at work. And the lady commented to her, she said that Team Spoonman, like, they're aware of us. She said, they're fantastic, what they do for us all the time. So that was cool to hear. I mean, I realized, I know that, like, when when we see them up there, it's, that it's not a surprise. Like, all the guys there in the truck know who we are now. And they all say hi and thank you all the time. They're super respectful. But the fact that somebody in the organization who's not one of the people that I've ever met said that's that's good to know. I'm glad. I'm glad to know that they know that we're bringing it. So that just I'm telling you, I got anxiety about next year already because I don't know how to go. I don't know how to go bigger. We'll figure it out. Let's just get to a point where it's like, that's good. That's all we need. We're right there. Anyway, it's a fantastic group. Like I said, all I started doing was when the money was coming in, I would just take my money from side work out of my dresser and go buy stuff and then put that money in the account. So now there's more money in the account than we need, which means I can give it to other places. Like I'm going to do Wilderness Adventures again, you know, and some other places. Because we have people in this group all over the country. So the money can't just be local. We can't, I mean, Valor is local, but they go, like they cover a massive swath. Like they go almost to New York and then into New Jersey, and I think they actually go into Maryland. Or whatever's beneath us. Maryland? Delaware? Maryland? Whatever's underneath us. I think Maryland. So they're a little more than local, but yeah, we gotta donate to some stuff that's not local. There's people in this group from all over the country. So Tunnels to Towers, we did $1,000 to Tunnels to Towers this summer. They had a bike relay, bike something race. I don't know. I sponsored a bike race. All right. That's all I got. All right. I swear I'm gonna try to get a package together. Last night I stood here for an hour and didn't do anything. I literally just stood here like. I probably won't do anything today. Now that I think about it, I picked up stuff at the butcher and it's out in the refrigerator in the garage. I gotta get that all cut up too. Busy, busy, busy. Busy's good. I say it all the time. Busy's good. I'd rather be busy than not. It's frustrating, aggravating, stressful. A lot of bad things about being busy, but I think if you don't have a purpose, you start to die. I feel that. I feel that with every fiber of my being. Everybody I know that retires and retires to nothing. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, Kelly. Send me their info, Kelly. Or do you know them? Do you know anyone there? Reach out to them. Tell them to contact me. Tell them I got money to give away. We'll give them some money. I love dogs. A lot. Even Colt. I'm just saying that because he's laying over here. Ow. I don't know what I was just talking about. All right. Anyway, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna I gotta take a nap tomorrow at some point. Oh God. That's all I got. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Never apologize for being patriotic. And fuck Bruce Springsteen. Peace.